Hey everybody, hope you're okay. Today we're going to look at a classic slice of pop music by the king of pop himself, Michael Jackson. We're going to look at the riff from Beat It. Let's get straight on it. Okay then, first things first, I'll run through the riff. There you have it. It's a nice short piece this, but it is relatively tricky, especially if you are an absolute beginner or someone that's not been playing very long, and that's for several reasons. One of the reasons is it's over 3 strings, or you can play it over 4 strings, so that's quite tricky, being accurate, hitting the right string at the right time. The speed of it as well is another thing to think about. It's quite fast. So initially you're not going to be able to play it very quickly or to the required speed. But don't worry about that. The best thing to do is just learn it, learn the notes, and then play it nice and slow and build up your speed. Don't go straight in full pelt because your fingers will get in a right old muddle. What else is to bear in mind? Oh yeah, also you got this technique of down and up with your plectrum as well. And we're going to use 4 fingers. 1 finger per fret. So already you can see there's lots of little components in making this riff and making it sound good and being proper. Right, so let's break the riff down into its component parts. Right, so we're on this string here, the big E. String number 6. Okay, so we play open E to number 3. Then we're going to the A string, number 2. Then to the D, number 5, then number 2. Okay, let's run through that again. Open E to number 3, A number 2, 5 on the D, number 2 on the D. That's the first half of the riff. Okay, so you can see these fingers, 1 finger per fret. So I've got my first finger on the 2nd fret, middle finger or 2nd finger on the 3rd fret, 3rd finger on the 4th, 4th finger on the 5th. Okay, that's what you want to be aiming for if possible. Okay, so that's the first half of the riff. Second half of the riff, nice and easy. It just goes 4, 2, open, open. That's it. Okay, let's put the 2 parts together. Open, 3, 2, 5, 2. Little pause here. 4, 2, open, open. And again, open, 3, 2, 5, 2, 4, 2, open, open. And again, a little bit quicker. Okay, so you notice down and up, alternate picking with the plectrum. And like I said, start off slow, build up your pace. The other thing I'm doing right at the end there, I'm stopping or muting those opens right at the very end. It does a double open and I'm muting that. So we've discussed this before on other tunes. So there's various ways of doing it. You can use this hand here, on and off to mute them. You can use your hand this end and your plectrum just to stop the string. Okay, so there's a couple of ways of doing it. So that's 1 full run through of half the riff. Now the second half of the riff is almost identical, and it just cuts off one of those zeros at the end on the D. That's all it does. So I'll show you what that is. Okay, nice and easy. So let's put both parts into context. Okay. Okay, there you go, nice and simple. Now, some people can't stretch out to that number 5 on the D. So what you would do instead, you can get away with playing the open G instead. what a treat. Now I find this very clunky. I don't like playing it like this, but some people might prefer it. So I'll just go through it and show you, see if you like it. You may not, or you might love it. Hey, who knows? Okay, so the riff is exactly the same, but we're replacing 5 on the D with an open G. Okay, you can see I'm not very comfortable with it. But you might like it like that. Okay, there you have it. Nice and quick, that one, but a lot of technique in there. So plenty to keep you occupied. Okay, take care. Cheers, bye.